studying the one of the important trihalogen derivatives of methane, that is chloroform, trichloro derivative of methane. Methane is trichloro derivative of methane. That is, formula of methane is CHCl3. This is trichloro derivative of methane. Today we are going to study this chloroform, its preparation and its properties. First of all, we will know this chloroform. It was discovered by Liebig in 1831, and the name was given by scientist, that was Dumas, because it gave chloroform जो है, it gave formic acid. On hydrolysis. So it was named as chloroform. Chloroform. How we can prepare this chloroform in the laboratory on large scale? The preparation of chloroform. First preparation, by distilling. This preparation of chloroform हम पढ़ रहे हैं. फर्स्ट preparation है by distilling ethyl alcohol or acetone with by distilling ethyl alcohol or acetone with bleaching powder. And water. So bleaching powder जो है plus H2O. This is bleaching powder CaOCl2. It gives CaOH whole twice, calcium hydroxide, plus Cl2 gas, chlorine gas. This chlorine gas is called available chlorine. This is called available chlorine. This available chlorine, it acts as oxidizing as well as reducing agent, as well as chlorinating agent. This chlorine acts as oxidizing agent as well as this chlorinating agent. Sometimes in exam a question is asked, the available chlorine from the bleaching powder acts as oxidizing agent, it acts as a reducing agent, it acts as chlorinating agent or oxidizing and chlorinating agent. So it acts both oxidizing agent as well as chlorinating agent. For example, Cl2 plus H2O gives twice HCl plus O. First of all, we will take ethyl alcohol. Ethyl alcohol plus Cl2 chlorine gives, this is ethyl alcohol, gives this is acetaldehyde. First acetaldehyde is formed. That means when we add chlorine to the ethyl alcohol, we get here acetaldehyde plus hydrochloric acid. This is oxidation. because here hydrogen is removed. So now second, we will take this acetaldehyde, again plus chlorine, it gives CCl3 CHO. This is trichloroacetaldehyde. Trichloroacetaldehyde. Trichloroacetaldehyde plus thrice times HCl. So this trichloroacetaldehyde reacts with the calcium hydroxide present in this. जो पहली रिएक्शन थी कैल्शियम हाइड्रोक्साइड जो बन गया था हमें दिस फ्रॉम CCl3, पहले हम CCl3 CHO एसिटाल्डिहाइड लेंगे, 2 मॉलिक्यूल्स plus 2 molecules of trichloroacetaldehyde plus calcium hydroxide, यहाँ पर 1 molecule. So you know here you get 2 molecules of chloroform. Twice plus H, यहाँ पर HCOO होल ट्वाइस कैल्शियम फॉर्मेट. ये जो आपका कैल्शियम हाइड्रोक्साइड था, ये हमने कहाँ से लिया था? हमने लिया था यानी जो हमने ब्लीचिंग पाउडर लिया था प्लस वाटर जो हमने डाल दिया था, हाँ यहाँ से हमें कैल्शियम हाइड्रोक्साइड मिल गया था प्लस क्लोरीन. सो दिस कैल्शियम हाइड्रोक्साइड इज यूज्ड एंड इट फॉर्म्स क्लोरोफॉर्म एंड कैल्शियम फॉर्मेट. दिस इज द प्रेपरेशन फ्रॉम इथाइल अल्कोहल. नाउ इसके बाद एस्टून को लेते हैं. एस्टून को हम क्लोरीनेशन करते हैं. फॉर एग्जाम्पल दिस इज एसीटोन, प्लस Cl chlorine gas, it gives एस्टून, या इसको हम प्रोपेनोन भी बोलते हैं. It gives trichloroacetone. Trichloroacetone. This trichloroacetone then reacts with again कैल्शियम हाइड्रोक्साइड. यहाँ पर मैंने कैल्शियम हाइड्रोक्साइड लिया, दिस कैल्शियम हाइड्रोक्साइड. Now here 1 molecule of chloroform, here second molecule of chloroform gives twice chloroform molecule plus यहाँ पर हमें मिल जाएगा कैल्शियम एसिटेट. This is calcium acetate. So we have distilled the acetone. पहले क्लोरीन से हम रिएक्शन की, जो क्लोरीन जो है अवेलेबल क्लोरीन आ गया, इट गिव्स ट्राइक्लोरोएसीटोन. और ट्राइक्लोरोएसीटोन जो था फिर हमने इसको सोडियम दिस कैल्शियम हाइड्रोक्साइड से डिस्टिल किया and we have got the chloroform. This was the preparation of first preparation of this chloroform from calcium, this bleaching powder by distilling with bleaching powder. Second reaction is preparation जो है, जो आजकल जो हो रही है, the reaction which is nowadays used, that is by reduction of carbon tetrachloride, by reduction of carbon tetrachloride, carbon tetrachloride. Now carbon tetrachloride, इसको हम reduce करते हैं by means of in presence of iron filings and water, that is steam. So आपको वहां से हाइड्रोजन मिलेगा. This is carbon tetrachloride plus gives, या H2 गैस लिख सकते हैं या twice H लिख सकते हैं, gives in presence of iron filings and water, that is steam, it gives chloroform plus HCl gas. So यहाँ पर आपका chloroform मिलता है. This is the second preparation by reduction of carbon tetrachloride in presence of iron filings and water. Now third preparation जो है by hydrolysis of chloral hydrate. This is chloral hydrate. By means of इसको हम हाइड्रोलिसिस करते हैं by means of caustic soda, by means of sodium hydroxide, it gives sodium chloride thrice times plus chloral hydrate. By hydrolysis of chloral hydrate in presence of sodium hydroxide, it gives sodium formate, chloroform and water. This is the reaction. You must be knowing that here chlorohydrate, it is chloral hydrate. I will write it here. Here we know two OH groups are on the same carbon. We say that is unstable, but it is stable because there is hydrogen bonding. In chloral hydrate, there exists hydrogen bonding. There exists hydrogen bonding in chlorohydrate, so it is stable. Otherwise, any carbon having two or more than two OH groups attached to the same carbon is unstable, but it is stable. Here are two OH groups attached because there exists hydrogen bonding. Now, this was the preparation of chloroform. Now we will study the properties of chloroform. Chloroform, it is colorless, sticky smelling, or we can sticky smelling. It is sticky smelling, heavy liquid, इसकी डेंसिटी जो है, density of chloroform is equal to 1.485. Now, you know it is insoluble in water, but it is miscible. Or we can say here chloroform is non-inflammable. ये जलता नहीं है. बट व्हेन इट्स वेपर्स बर्न विद वेपर्स, जब इसके वेपर्स हम बर्न करें, बर्न विद ग्रीन फ्लेम, vapors burn with a green flame called oxidation. When exposed, जब हम इसको एक्सपोज करते हैं, क्लोरोफॉर्म को जब हम एक्सपोज करते हैं, when it's exposed to light, it gets oxidized to phosgene gas. ये ऑक्सीडाइज होता है to phosgene, which is one of the deadest, one of the highly dead, it is one of the highly poisonous substance. This is the phosgene gas बनता है इससे. Highly poisonous. Now this, so chloroform जो है is stored, इसीलिए हम इसको स्टोर करते हैं in dark bottles, dark colored bottles, ताकि ये लाइट एब्जॉर्ब ना करे. इसको हम स्टोर करते हैं डार्क कलर बोटल्स. नंबर सेकंड, जिनमें होता है, फिल होता है, बोटल्स और फिल्ड अप टू ब्रिम, दैट मीन्स पूरा भरा जाता है ताकि आयर ना रहे. एंड स्मॉल अमाउंट ऑफ इथाइल अल्कोहल इज एडेड. Amount of ethyl alcohol is added. इसमें ethyl alcohol ऐड किया जाता है ताकि कंपाउंड जो बनता है, if any of this phosgene gas is formed, then that gets converted into diethyl carbonate. Diethyl carbonate. That gets converted into diethyl carbonate. For example, this is C. This is chloroform. हम phosgene गैस को लाइट लेंगे प्लस C2H5OH twice gives प्लस ट्वाइस HCl. तो ये डाइथाइल कार्बोनेट बनता है. डाइथाइल कार्बोनेट इज फॉर्म्ड. सो दिस वाज ऑक्सीडेशन. जब हम इसको एक्सपोज करते हैं, सो phosgene गैस बनता है, दैट इज हाईली पॉइजनस, डेडली पॉइजनस. सो क्लोरोफॉर्म इज स्टोर्ड इन डार्क कलर bottles. Bottles are filled up to brim and small amount of ethyl alcohol is added. So that if carbonyl chloride is formed, if phosgene gas is formed, that gets converted into diethyl carbonate, which is not poisonous. So this was the reaction with ethyl, this oxidation of the chloroform. Now second reaction is this on condensation reaction. One of is condensation reaction. Reaction. क्लोरोफॉर्म जो है condenses with acetone with acetone and forms chloritone. This is used as hypnotic drug. This is used as hypnotic drug. Hypnotic in medicines. For example, gives this compound. It is called, I will write it IUPAC name, 1,1,1 trichloro 2-methyl propane 2-all. So this is chloritone. Chloritone is formed. So when condensation reaction है, chloroform condenses with acetone and forms chloritone, that is 1,1,1 trichloro 2-methyl propane 2-all. This is trade name chloritone. It is used as hypnotic drug. This is the condensation reaction. इसके बाद action of chloroform with phenol in presence of caustic soda या सोडियम हाइड्रोक्साइड हम लिखते हैं. This reaction is called Reimer-Tiemann reaction. फिनॉल को हम लेते हैं, it gives acetaldehyde. This is called Reimer-Tiemann reaction. Reaction of phenol with the chloroform in presence of caustic soda, we get the acetaldehyde here. So this is called a Reimer-Tiemann reaction. Another reaction जो इसकी है important reaction, that is carbyl-amine reaction. Reaction of chloroform with primary amines in presence of alcoholic potassium hydroxide. A reaction of chloroform with primary amines in presence of alcoholic potassium hydroxide. It is primary amine. This aniline, manila, C6H5NH2 plus chloroform plus potassium hydroxide, it will give phenyl isocyanide. It will give phenyl isocyanide plus potassium chloride hoga and plus water will be formed. So this phenyl isocyanide, it has this formation, it has very pungent smell of carbyl amine. This is known as carbyl amine reaction. So this was the reaction of chloroform with primary amines. You can write here, I have taken this aniline. You can take aliphatic amine also, and here you will get the isocyanides. यहाँ पर फिनाइल आइसोसाइनाइड बन गया. अगर हम यहाँ पर इथाइल अमाइन लेंगे तो यहाँ पर इथाइल आइसोसाइनाइड बन गया. So that will be the carbyl amine reaction because it gives a pungent smell. So this was the reaction. These were the reactions of chloroform. You know, one of the important use, it is used as a solvent. Chloroform is used as a solvent. It is used as when diluted. In diluted condition, when it is diluted water, it is used as preservative. Under the name of formalin. It is used also. It was used in ancient times. It was used as anesthetic, but there was a chance of getting chloroform into the phosgene gas. So nowadays it is not used as an anesthetic. This was the preparation and properties of this chloroform. Thank you.